Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into a really fascinating, maybe even explosive debut novel from the 1930s, John O'Hara's Appointment in Samarra, 1934.
Yeah, it's definitely a book that made waves. It's considered a classic now, modern library list, Time magazine. But it asks this brutal question, really. Can someone just wreck their whole life in only 3 days?
And was it maybe always going to happen? Was it inevitable?
Exactly. That inevitability thing is baked right into the title.
Right, the appointment in Samarra part. That comes from somewhere else, doesn't it?
It does. O'Hara borrowed it from W. Somerset Maugham,
Uh-huh.
who retold this old Mesopotamian story.
Yeah.
Basically, a servant sees death in Baghdad, freaks out, and rides like mad to Samarra to escape.
Okay.
And then death finds him there and says, essentially, huh, I was surprised to see you in Baghdad. We had an appointment here in Samarra.
Wow, so there's no escaping it.
That's the idea. And O'Hara himself said the title pointed to the, quote, inevitability of Julian English's death.
Julian English, he's our main guy here.
He is. Wealthy fellow, about 30, college educated, owns the Cadillac dealership in Gibbsville, Pennsylvania.
Gibbsville. O'Hara's fictional town, right?
That's the one. And Julian's definitely part of the elite there, the Lantenango Street crowd. He's in.
So he seems to have it all. Status, money, business.
On the surface, yes.
Yet the whole thing collapses in 3 days. That feels incredibly fast for a total self-destruction.
Yeah.
How does O'Hara even structure that?
Well, that's where his narrative technique is.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty clever. It's almost sneaky. He'll show Julian thinking about doing something impulsive, like, say, throwing a drink in someone's face.
Okay.
And the narrator flat out tells us Julian knew he would not throw the drink. He convinces himself and us that it won't happen.
Ah, so you think, okay, crisis averted.
Right. Then the focus shifts. You read on for maybe several pages, and suddenly some other character blurts it out, like, geez, H. Kirist. Julian English just threw a highball in Harry Riley's face.
Whoa! So you don't actually see him do it.
Nope. You just get the fallout, the gossip, the shock. It makes it feel almost relentless, like watching bad news spread.
And that first act, throwing the drink at Harry Riley, that's significant.
Oh, hugely. Riley's not just some random guy. He's a prominent Catholic, an important investor. Doing that isn't just rude. It's bad for business. It damages his customer base, his social standing, like, immediately.
Wow, just one drink. That really shows how precarious things were, maybe, in that society.
Absolutely. Post-jazz age, pre-war,
Hmm.
tensions were high.
Yeah.
Then comes strike two.
Okay, what's next?
He's at a roadhouse, sort of a speakeasy type place, and he invites this woman into his car. She's described as provocatively clad, and critically, she's the girlfriend of a local gangster. A bankster who's actually a valuable customer for Julian's dealership.
Oof, that sounds risky. Physically risky, even.
Very. But what's really telling is how Julian feels while he's doing it. O'Hara writes that he feels, let me find the quote, the great thrilling lump in the chest that comes before the administering of an unknown, well-deserved punishment.
He feels like he deserves punishment. It's like he's leaning into it, seeking it out.
It really seems that way. Like he's not fighting his appointment in Samarra. He's maybe keeping it.
Okay, so the drink, the gangster's girlfriend. What's the third strike?
It's a messy, kind of complicated brawl at the Lantenango Club, the exclusive club. And it's with Froggy Ogden, who is his wife's cousin. So, family.
Oh, this is personal.
Deeply personal. And during the fight, Froggy basically admits he's always hated Julian, always detested him.
That's gotta sting. It's not about business anymore. It's pure social rejection from his own circle.
Exactly. It's the social death knell, in a way. After these three acts, his reputation is just gone.
Then what tips him over the edge, finally?
It culminates after he tries and fails to seduce someone. He realizes then that his social standing is so ruined that no one, quote, worth having would risk being associated with him.
And then?
Then he goes home, locks himself in the garage, and starts his car. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Suicide.
Brutal.
It is. And, O'Hara's biographer, Frank McShane, he had a term for Julian's type. He called them the hangover generation.
Hangover generation, meaning?
People who got used to the excesses and the easy life of the roaring 20s, but they didn't really have the resilience, the psychological defenses, maybe, for when things got tough with the Depression.
So the foundation was already weak when the pressure hit.
Kind of hollowed out, yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of pressure and what was acceptable, we have to talk about the controversy around the book itself.
Right. It was pretty scandalous for 1934, wasn't it? The sexuality.
Oh, yeah. O'Hara's frank treatment of sexuality really shocked people. Sinclair Lewis, a big name then, basically called it infantilism,
Yeah.
too focused on sensuality.
What specifically were they reacting to?
O'Hara just wrote about things people didn't write about openly then. Desire, bodies, casual intimacy. There's this one infamous passage. It describes a woman sitting at a table, and her dress had loosened, so that whenever she made a move, he could see the nipples of her breasts.
Wow. Okay, I can see how that would raise eyebrows in 1934.
Definitely. It showed O'Hara wasn't going to filter reality, even the uncomfortable bits. He was a realist through and through.
So putting it all together, Julian's tragedy is this sort of perfect storm. His own character flaws, maybe a kind of self-destructiveness.
Yeah, meeting the immense social pressures of that specific time, the
Yeah.
post-jazz age, Depression-era hangover.
It's a powerful mix.
It really is. And it leaves you with that big question O'Hara planted with the title, doesn't it?
How much of Julian's downfall was truly fated, locked in, like that appointment in Samarra?
Right. Or how much was it just a series of terrible choices? A chain reaction that he started, even if he felt compelled.
Could he have chosen differently? If you could rewind those 3 days, could Julian English have actually missed his appointment?
That's the question that sticks with you, I think. Makes it worth the deep dive.